to another yoga studio. I'm Kat, for those who haven't joined me on the mat before, and it's amazing to have everyone on the mat with me today, so thank you for joining me. So for our neck and shoulder relieving class, you are going to need a towel or something similar that you can roll up. So I've sort of got I've got a bath towel, and I've just folded it up and then rolled it to make a nice big fat sausage. And you may also enjoy having a cushion. So go and grab your towel or something similar, a small blanket and a cushion, and we will get ready together and start when we have all our bits and pieces. Okay, so if you've got your towel or your blanket, roll it up into a sausage, and you need to have it as thick or as thin as is going to feel comfortable for your body. So we're going to start off by lying on your back. And the first position we're going to do is we're going to place it across the mat so that we can lie over the towel or your sausage with it underneath the chest, just below or just underneath where your shoulder blades are. So it's not up too high underneath the shoulders, it's towards the lower part of the rib cage. So make sure your support, your prop, is the right height for you. If you've got a very mobile, open chest and shoulder, you might want a really big wedge in underneath you. If you're feeling very stiff and not very mobile in the chest at all today, you might even find just folding it up loosely is enough to feel like you're being lifted out and up with the chest. So make it suit you. You can also, if you need it, because sometimes if it's hard to let your head come back to the floor, place a cushion in underneath your head. And we will be here for a few breaths. So when you're ready, lie over your prop and let your arms just come wherever feels most comfortable. What we want to do is be able to open out the front. So maybe it feels good to take them behind. Maybe you want to bring them in a Y shape, or in line with the shoulders, or maybe even below the shoulders. If you want to bend the elbows, you can bend the elbows. So just find a place that feels like you're opening out across the front. And we're going to start to breathe. You can close your eyes here if that feels good. And you're trying to breathe all the way down through the chest into the belly. So we're just passively stretching, opening through the front of the body. And we're staying here for quite a few breaths to give the fascia that runs through the front of the body to open and stretch as well as the muscles. Maybe you start to notice where there's a little bit of tension. Maybe you start to notice where the body is actually beginning to release and open. These are great positions this one and the one we do in a moment is a great one to take if you spend a lot of time in any position that makes the upper body round forwards. And for most of us, that is a lot of time. One more big breath in here. And then just very slowly breathe out, push yourself up. And we're then going to change our prop so it goes lengthways down the mat. And we're going to do exactly the same thing, lay with it underneath the chest. So again, adjust the height of your sausage, your prop, so that it suits how your upper body is feeling within the mobility that you feel like you've got there today. And if you want to put a support in underneath the head in this position, we're again going to put something in to support the head. And then again, bring the arms out to the side. So if you want, you can have them at the back, but because we're allowing the body to open even more across through the front of the shoulders here, see if you can focus on bringing them more to the side again. You can try a little bend in the elbows, a cactus there if you want. Maybe you'd rather take them closer towards the sides of the mat. Just find what feels good for today. And it maybe if you really are struggling with your shoulders, this could feel a very powerful position to be in. Take some big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Fill the chest and fill the belly. Take 2 more big breaths in again here. And then again on an exhale, just slowly start to push yourself up from the mat. And then we can move our support out the way and we're going to come to sitting. So it might be that actually you want to bring your towel or perhaps the cushion that you've had there in underneath your hips to sit on. And we're going to take the legs wherever feels comfortable. So it doesn't have to be a cross-leg position. You can sit with the legs in front if you prefer. So just sitting nice and tall, we're going to roll the shoulders up to the ears, take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, see if you can exhale through the mouth and drop the shoulders. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, melt them down. One more. Allow the shoulders to rest down the tickly nose, back of the rib cage, and then take the chin to the chest. And we're going to exhale round the head to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale round the head to the left. So you can take the head as far round as feels good. Just keep it rolling across the chest and from side to side. Maybe you notice a little bit of difference, how it feels on one side, how it feels on the other. So take one more to the left and then come back into the middle. Leave the chin on the chest and we're going to bring the hands up and over round onto the head, and as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, press the chin in a little bit more towards the chest, and then as you inhale, open up, lift the chest, point the nose upwards, open the arms to the side. Exhale, round forwards. Inhale, open out, and this can be with straight arms if you prefer, or with bent. Exhale, round. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. Inhale to open. One more time, bring the chin to the chest and just leave it there. Tuck the tailbone under. Allow the hands to just hang and rest on the back of the head. Breathe here. And then as you inhale, open up, reaching the arms back one more time, and then release the hands down. So if you can, take a cross-leg position and you're not there already, we're just going to bring the left foot with the right foot in front. Roll the head over to the right shoulder, bring the right hand up, and just gently let the head rest there. Bring your left fingers or your palm to the floor. So just open through the side of the neck. And then take the left hand up, reach it out to the side. Point the fingers up and then point the fingers down. So we're just moving through the wrist. Maybe you notice a little bit of difference, a little pull through the arms. And then leave the arm out to the side and roll the chin to the chest. And then the head back to the center. So just keeping the hand there, rolling forwards and backwards. And then release the head, come all the way back up. Reach the arms up. Gently take hold of the left wrist, and as you exhale, take a little lean over to the right. You can actually pull through the elbow as well there, so the arm can almost come and rest on top of the head. Take a big stretch through the side body, right, try to get into that bit under the armpit there if you can. And then inhale, sit up, release the arms down, maybe roll the shoulders round, and then swap sides. So we want to swap the feet over. We tuck the right foot in and then the left foot in. Take the head over to the left shoulder, bring the left arm up, and then allow the fingertips to come to the floor. Breathe here. And then see if you can reach that left arm out. Point the fingers up, point the fingers down. If you find it is way too much to keep the arm out to the side, just leave the hand on the floor and just keep working on stretching through the neck on its own. When we start to move like this, we start to work a little bit more really deep into the body. So it's not only the muscles and the fascia, but we've got the nerves moving and stretching. And then leave the arm out to the side. Roll the chin to the chest. Come back up again. Watch that shoulder doesn't start to lift. Keep the shoulder pulled down. One more. And then release the head, release the arms. Give the shoulders another little roll around. Notice how the neck feels. That might feel quite a powerful sensation in there right now. Reach up, hold on to the right wrist, pulling the arm over. Again, it can rest on the head if you want to take a little lean over to the side. So we're looking at stretching all the way through into that side bit. You might find that one side is more noticeable than the other. And then release it, come back up to sitting and come around onto all fours. So moving your prop out of the way. I'm going to take a little cat stretch. So as you exhale, round up. You can draw the belly in if you want, just to push the back up a bit more. Inhale, arch the other way. So remember, we're looking at the shoulders and the neck. Really work on that movement through the chest, pushing the shoulder blades away from each other, drawing the shoulder blades back in. Seeing if you can think about the vertebrae in the top part of the spine running through the chest, moving one way and the other way. One more round up, arch back, come into the center, and then as you exhale, just thread the left arm underneath, reach it as far across as you can, try to bring your arm, shoulder, ear to the floor. This is where if you have got your cushion, maybe it helps to rest on the cushion or even your blanket, your towel. And reach those fingers away. You can use your right hand to just gently push the shoulders back so you open out through the back of the shoulder, the chest on that left side. And then push yourself all the way up and thread the other way. So again, use any support here that you want and try and push through the left hand, just gently pushing that top shoulder back, seeing if you can find a bigger stretch around the back of the right shoulder. And then release it. Come all the way up. And then see if you can just drop back to a kneeling position, or if you prefer, sit on your towel or your cushion. We're going to reach the left arm up and out in front and gently pull it across the body. So don't press on the elbow joint. We're going to come above or below and really work on stretching out through the fingers. So we keep working, stretching through the back of the chest, maybe noticing a little stretch through the arm. And then swap sides, reach the right arm out and pull the right arm across the body. Remember to just keep breathing here. Long, slow, deep breaths helps to relieve tension as well as the stretching. Good. We're going to reach both arms behind. Point the palms so they face in. Inhale. Point the palms so they face down. Inhale. Point the palms so they face up. Inhale. So each time you exhale, we're going to move so they face inwards. Inhale. Roll them so they face down. And then all the way up to the top. Come to the center. Point them so they face down. And then roll them all the way around to point to the top. One more time, bring them so they face inwards. To the floor. And then all the way to the ceiling. And then bring the hands behind you, so you can bring the fingertips together, clasp them together. If it's really hard to get the hands together for any reason, just grab that towel or whatever it is that you've been using and hold on to your towel instead. And then see if you can lift your arms up and away. Nice little stretch for the arms and the front of the shoulders. And then release the hands. Come up onto your knees again. And just try and walk the arms out in front. So we keep the hips over the knees. This is our puppy dog pose. Press that hand so you can press the elbows into the floor. The head rests on the mat. Again, use your props here if it helps. Push the shoulder blades away so that they slide down the sides of the rib cage towards the mat. And then imagine someone was just gently pulling the hips away from you as well. Coming back to stretching through the sides. And then as you exhale, come all the way back with the hips to the heels. Again, cushion underneath, between the hips and the knees or under the head if it helps. Reach those fingers as far out to the front as they will go and bring the head to the floor. Breathe here. And then when you're ready, exhale, just slowly round up. We're going to inhale, roll the shoulders back. And then as you exhale, take a little twist to the right. Again, if you're uncomfortable in the kneeling position as we twist, sit yourself on the mat. And then exhale, take it round the other way. So you can look over the shoulder. Inhale to the center. And then we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, circle them down. Past your heart, past your chest. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, coming through the center. One more. Exhale, bring the hands to your center. Just take a big breath in here. And a cooling breath out through the mouth. Melting your shoulders down the ribs. And then exhale, bring your chin to your chest, your head to your fingers. As you seal your practice in with Namaste. Well, thank you for joining me on the mat. I hope you enjoyed that flow and that has helped to relieve some tension around the neck, the shoulder, the upper body. If you found that there was something that got released, maybe that might have come out any way at all, if there were some tears or anything like that, just allow yourself to indulge in them and let it go. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe leave any comments or questions that you have below, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you'll know when our next video comes out and you can join me next time on the mat. Okay, take care now. Bye.